Brain Vision Painting Techniques 1. Perspective Principle. Mona Lisa. Da Vinci painted a portrait of a rich merchant's wife. After painting, he did not take money and deliver the painting. Did Da Vinci fall in love with the lady in painting? Later, Da Vinci brought the painting and left Italy to settle in France. Before he died, the painting was sold to the French king and was collected by the Louvre. Da Vinci was single lifetime, not crazy to the female, is unlikely to fall in love with the lady in painting. Da Vinci believed that this painting was a milestone in human painting and wanted to be passed on to future generations. This painting adopted vanishing lines and vanishing points, perfect perspective effect, and human painting was a big step forward. What is the vanishing line and vanishing point? The rails of the train are two parallel lines. We look at the rails. The two parallel lines are getting closer and closer, and finally form a point. These two parallel lines are the vanishing lines, and finally form a point, which is the vanishing point. The rails of the train are two parallel lines. The human eye sees two cross lines. Why? Must be talked from the human eye. The scene in front of us, through the refraction of the crystal ball, is developed in the retina, we can see it. The width of retina is small, only 2 centimeters, and the scene width is much larger. When the refraction is made, the scene is reduced, and the farther away from the eye, the larger the proportion of reduction. Sign of saint. People of the same height are larger in the front and smaller in the rear, giving a perspective effect. In Europe, Giotto first adopted the perspective technique and was honored as the father of painting. Looking two mountains of the same height, the rear one is relatively small. How small is it? Da Vinci was a painter and a scientist who had performed human anatomy. The crystal of the human eye resembles a convex lens, thus finding the vanishing line and the vanishing point. Applying the vanishing line, the rear scene can be scaled down to produce a perfect perspective. Girl with a pearl earring. Many scenes have no vanishing lines, and the rear scene cannot be scaled down. How to do it? The crystal of the human eye resembles a convex lens. Using a convex lens, the rear scene is scaled down. 350 years ago, Vermeer used a convex lens to project the image of the model on the canvas in the darkroom, and directly depicted the outline. Lotus Photo. The camera lens resembles a crystal of the human eye. Shooting with the camera gives us a perfect perspective. Lotus Painting. The image paper is placed on top of the canvas with carbon paper placed in the middle. On the image paper, the outline of the scene is depicted and the outline is copied on the canvas. Use the logic of the numeric color wheel to color. Painting is very simple and very realistic.